Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name's James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2016 Nissan Navara 2.3 DCI 190 Acenta Plus. It's done 86,000 miles and it's got full service history with 5 stamps in total. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be really popular because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here in person. As I go around the truck today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, any scratches or any dents. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres, we'll have a look in the back, then we'll have a look inside, look at the seats, look at the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like in there as well. Then we'll pop the bonnet, have a look under the engine, underneath at the engine, even not under the engine, and then we'll have actually a look underneath the vehicle at the underside of the engine then, and the chassis and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance a truck, we'll ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT. An application takes approximately 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within about an hour. Once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed anything or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, please give me a shout. Nothing to hide here at all. Happy to show you absolutely anything that you need to see. Right, so let's start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. Let me just zoom that out a little bit. As you can hopefully see from that, it's in great condition. The paint looks fantastic and it's obviously really nice and clean. I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but there is a very small dent here on the bonnet. You can't actually see it, I don't think. You can just. It is tiny. I'm just rather show it you, to be honest with you, than not. Right, so driver's side headlights, front bumper, working our way across to the grille, passenger headlight and the rest of it. There are a few very small stone chips, and when I say small I mean tiny, if you can see. It's a bit gross, I've got coffee on my finger. Right, so onto the passenger side front wing. And hopefully you can see from that it's in fantastic condition. Very small and very fine scratch. It is fine though, I can't feel it on my finger, which usually is an indicator that it would potentially polish out. Passenger side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition. There is a little bit of curb in there. It's not massive, but it is. Tyre, I'd say 6 or 7 mil, and it's a Bridgestone tyre. Mirror back's in good condition. Right, so let's work our way down the passenger side. Hopefully you can see from that it's in good condition. Let's just do another quick pass, make sure I'm not missing anything. And again, it's in great condition. Quick look at the roof. Roof's in good condition as well, there's no obvious damage. Windscreen is again free from damage, there's no stone chips or cracks. Onto the rear quarter, and hopefully you can see from that, and again it's in great condition. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition, there's no damage. It's a matching tyre except this one's a bit newer. I'd say that is actually virtually brand new, maybe 8 or 9 mil. Passenger side rear tail light is in great condition. Rear bumper, as you can see, is in nice condition. It's had a little bit of a whack at some point and that's just pulled out. You might be able to pop that back actually. In fact, there you go. It's not serious though, is it? Right, so tailgate, nice and shiny. There's no damage, I don't think. I can't see anything obvious. There is a little dent here actually. As you can see, it's had a, I don't know, maybe that's just gone down a bit too hard and it's just buckled it a little bit, but it's actually not that easy to tell from there, but in fact I don't think you'd see it at all unless you knew it was there. It's obviously got a tow bar with the earlier style electrics, which I'm sure you're aware these will tow 3.5 ton. Good on fuel as well. So in the back, everything's really nice and clean. You can see it's not had a massively hard life. Obviously these do get burred up when you use them heavily. As I say, it looks all right. So Right, so just noticed there are a couple of little small scuffs here. Not serious, but it is there. Right, so onto the driver's side. Taillight's in great condition. Let's have a look at the rear quarter. And again, that's in nice condition. And there's no obvious marks, scratches or dents. Driver's side, rear wheel and tyre. Wheel's in great condition. It's a matching tyre. It's matching to the other side as well, approximately. Really clean truck, actually, to be fair. Right, so let's go down the driver's side. And again, I'm just looking for any marks, scratches or dents. I can't see anything at the moment. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. And it's in great condition. Mirror back's in good condition, as is the mirror. Onto the front wing. And again, matching everything else. Paint's really good. There's no nasty marks, scratches or dents. It's in really clean condition. Driver's side, front wheel and tyre. So great news, it's a full set of Bridgestone all round. And the wheel's in great condition. And it's matching the other side. Lots of tread. Right, so onto the interior. Now I'm sure if you've been looking at these you'll know already, but little button there, that means that it's, as long as the key's in your pocket, it will lock it and unlock it. It's telling me off because it's in the vehicle. So keyless entry, keyless go. As long as you've got your key in your pocket or on your person, the vehicle will open and it will start. So, door card's nice clean. Little bit of rubbing on the arm, nothing serious. I've seen them a lot worse than that. Basically, this is a black item that's been painted. And obviously, as you rub against them or whatever, they do rub. Electric windows ×4, electric folding mirror and your mirror controller there. Driver's seat. Bolster's nice and firm, the material's really nice and clean. I can tell you the seats are really very comfortable as well. You do get an element of movement on the seat, so you can bring it up and down. Then obviously that's your backrest. Right, let me just climb in. So there are 2 keys. Let me just pull the seat back a little bit. Driver's steering wheel, the steering wheel. The steering wheel is in great condition. Not suggesting there's a passenger side one. Yeah, the wheel's in good condition. There's no damage on it. Everything looks really nice and clean. So let's just start the vehicle up while I'm here. You have to put your foot on the clutch. Press the button, start straight away, no issues at all. Switch the volume down. Right, so dashboard. Hopefully you can see from that there are no warning lights, apart from the fuel that's just popped up, obviously. Obviously that one's your seatbelt, and then that was your handbrake. But other than that, no warning lights at all. Steering wheel controls. To the right hand side is your cruise control, and then obviously Bluetooth for your phone and your voice command as well are there. And then the left hand side is basically your media center, so your volume, etc. You can control with this part here, this part of your screen as well. So you can flick up and down from there. So yeah, no warnings, etc. Settings, it's all good. It is a 6-speed manual gearbox. Manufacturer states it can do approximately 40 miles per gallon. Obviously that really heavily depends on you and how you drive at the end of the day. The media center itself, obviously it's basic. It's got the radio, it's got Bluetooth, and then obviously that's about it, CD player obviously. Passenger seat, bolsters feel like new, as does the material on the seat. It doesn't look like it's been sat in to me, to be honest with you. Obviously, because of the kind of vehicle that it is, it usually does lend itself to maybe a company director that's used it and used it as a company car. All the dashboard's really nice and clean, there's no damage, everything really looks spot on it. It's got dual zone climate control with air conditioning. Everything works as you would expect it to. I can tell you that the air conditioning isn't cold, doesn't feel cold anyway, so maybe it needs a regas. It's got switchable 4-wheel drive, hill descent, and also you can lock and unlock the vehicle from there, and as you can hear, that probably works perfect. As you can hear, or hopefully you can hear, that works perfectly. USB and auxiliary down below, so you can charge your phone, you can plug your phone in, whatever else. Yeah, everything looks really nice and clean. Headlining again is very clean. There's no damage, there's no nasty marks, no nasty smells either, which is obviously important to a lot of people. It's important to me. I wouldn't want to buy a vehicle that smelt of cigarettes, for instance, and there's definitely no smell of that. It just smells clean. Nothing really to report at all. Cup holders in the front, armrest with a 12-volt socket. There's a 12-volt socket above as well, up there. Is there anything else to show you? I don't think so. Your fuel caps here, trip reset, and obviously your dial lights are there, and stability is there as well. So switch the engine off. I'll pop the bonnet while we're here. Let's have a quick look in the back. So door cards in the rear, again, really good condition. Everything looks really nice and clean. Again, I don't think that the rear seats have been used, if I'm honest. Everything just looks, you know, you get a certain amount of movement in the seat bolster when they've been used. It doesn't feel like it's been used to me. Underneath, that's where your toolkits and everything are, jack, etc. And again, everything looks really nice and clean. Nice car, great price. Right, so let's have a look under the bonnet. Put that up. Okay, it has got a bit wet from when we've washed the vehicle. We don't tend to wash the engine bay because obviously nothing really to wash under there. As you can see, it's not been cleaned anyway. So there's no oily residue around the turbo unit or the engine. Everything looks really nice and clean. So there's no signs of any oily residue around the engine block, so there's no signs of any oil leaks, historic or new. All the fluids are clean and to the correct levels. And the belts are clean as well. Okay, so let's have a quick look underneath. So again, you can see there's no signs of any historic oil leaks underneath. Everything looks nice and clean and dry. Chassis is in great condition, as is the rear diff. And the spare wheel is a full size. It's a steel wheel with a Continental tyre, and the Continental tyre looks to be brand new. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here in person, and probably a little bit more, but I'd rather show you absolutely everything. So, like I said before, if you do think I've missed something, or if you do want to see something in a bit more detail, please ask. More than happy to do that for you, no problems at all. So thanks for watching and sticking with me, appreciate it. More importantly, stay safe. Bye. Okay, sorry about that, there's a bit of an add-on. Completely forgot. The vehicle has actually got a reversing camera, and because I'd not thought about it, I didn't show you. But there you go, as you can see, reverse camera works perfectly, and it works within the reversing mirror. Nice and clear, and as you can see, dead easy to view, and that works automatically.